Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
Welcome back to Intermission. I am your host, Jarvis Ziggy Newsom. You can find me on Instagram at Ziggy the Lionhearted. That's right, no more numbnuts. It's just the Lionhearted. And we're going to have some information for you. And my special guest host joining me via Skype from the great podcast of Fishing Grits, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
Marcus
How
Griffin.
y'all doing out there? Thank you for inviting me. It's always a pleasure to come and talk movies and all that great stuff.
Man, we always have some of the coolest conversations, even away from the podcast. It's like last time we met up, we started talking about a whole bunch of things. We started talking about War of the Planet of the Apes. Did you see it?
Yes, sir. Still ain't seen it yet. It's pitiful. I keep depriving myself of how great it is, I heard. Yeah. But I did finally see Spider-Man.
Homecoming.
What's that? Yeah, that movie. And then I also saw Baby Driver, which is my favorite of the year now.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I love that movie.
Spider-Man is probably my favorite. Probably tied with Dunkirk.
Oh, man, I love Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
I totally forgot about that movie.
Dunkirk, I think, should be nominated in the Oscars.
It should, because it was just a visual
story.
It's
a story. It's not a lot of dialogue. It's just a good story that you have to see. Like, if you're hard of hearing, this might be a good movie for you. Just my opinion.
I saw it IMAX, and it was just always amazing just to see how with Christopher Nolan with it's like his the person that makes all the sounds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The score is always so great, and it complements the movie. It adds like another layer to it.
I think the guy's name, it's Hans Zimmer. I think
Hans Zimmer did this one too?
I think so. But Christopher Nolan, he always shoots in IMAX. He shot The Dark Knight in IMAX. Because they broke an IMAX camera when they shot The Dark Knight.
That.
Yeah, Nelson.
I heard, man.
What? I think it was a $25,000 camera.
Wee, man, that's a lot of money for a camera.
Right. And you got to forgive me because it's Monday. I had a rough day at work, so.
Oh, yeah. Come up a little bit.
Yeah.
We agua over here, man.
Okay. Well, it's water in here, too.
Vodka. It's actually vodka.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that works. So, all y'all joining us. We got Jada checking us out. We got Juniors checking us out. Juniors, I need you and Jada to go ahead and head over to my page. I just posted the Terrordome Tournament of movies.
Yes. I saw what you just posted there. I can't wait.
Dude, like, I had a hard time thinking about these and trying to put these in the proper brackets.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you right now, like, in bracket 1, I'm going to tell everyone. And you won't see the results until the Elite 8 drops next week.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to let people vote throughout the whole week. You'll be able to vote on my Instagram. You'll be able to vote on Intermission's Instagram. People can vote. And only then, once we'll decide on who moves on to the next round.
Mm-hmm.
In bracket 1, we got Friday the 13th, Jeepers Creepers, It, and The Exorcist. Can you guess which one is running away with it?
It's got to be The Exorcist, man. That's always it's not?
Yes. It is. Yes, The Exorcist.
Okay, I was about to say, man, that movie always creeps me out.
Well, I tell anyone, the horror movies that always got me was the stuff that was real or could be real.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Cause I heard people die during the set of that movie and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, it's strange. Like, no, I don't want to. I was like, man, I don't want to be scared by this movie.
Yeah.
I remember I was 13. I was 13. It was me and my cousin. we stayed up late one night and we said we're gonna watch The Exorcist, and I swear that was the worst thing ever. When I went to sleep, I saw demons in the corners. I could have sworn I saw the devil. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, I think I told it on the last show, and I'll tell it again. I didn't see The Exorcist till I was 18. I was in college.
Oh, dang.
We went down to the basement, and we said we're going to start watching it at 2 o'clock in the morning on a Friday night.
Dang.
I didn't go back to sleep till Sunday night. I stayed up reading the Old Testament.
You was trying to pray. You was trying to pray your soul back into justice.
I was praying.
Like
I was like, God, forgive me for watching this. I am sorry. Please do not let this happen to me.
Man, that movie was terrifying. If that's what they should do. If kids acting up in school, they sit in the room and watch The Exorcist with the light off. Get your mind right.
Right. I think that's a great idea. You
watch that, and you can watch it.
Well, I'm gonna talk about some of the other ones too, because like some of the other ones actually, I'm almost close to The Exorcist as well. But The Exorcist is taking that bracket. Second place is Friday the 13th, followed closely by It.
Is it the original? You have the original It or the recent
I just put It, so you can take either one.
I would vote It just for the simple fact is, if I was when I saw the original It, I want to say I was like maybe 11, so it really terrified me. But when I looked at it when I was like 20 something, I was like, this movie's really corny.
It really is.
But when we saw the new It, I was intrigued by it, and I said, man, if I was an 11-year-old kid seeing this movie, I would be terrified.
I would be.
But
I was really more entertained by the new version.
I do too. I did like I think I like the characters more. I feel like I guess they were more captivating than the other people.
Yeah.
They were kind of weekly written back in the day. It was more like TV.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's bracket 1. Now, bracket 2, we have The Ring, Saw, Scream, and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Saw has to be in the top.
Nightmare on Elm Street got the lead.
Really?
Yes.
That's surprising. Because a lot of us grew up on Saw, and that was like one of the first gory movies I would say that I saw.
True. Now, Saw is tied for a second with The Ring.
Man, it's this is sad. I don't remember The Ring. I just remember the parodies of The Ring.
Right. I remember it. It was interesting, but I mean, hey, it was what it was. So, but Saw to me, especially that first Saw.
That first Saw was just like, whoa. It was something I've never seen before. I was just like, man, maybe I shouldn't be watching this movie.
When you get to the end, I was just like,
mind explosion. Right. Oh, is another one gonna have to come out? It's amazing. It was like those. When I saw that movie, I said, man, somebody's mind is really fucked up to be thinking of some shit like this.
Very. So that's how bracket 2 is shaping up. Bracket 3. This is actually the tightest bracket. Like, it's only 4 votes between first and fourth place.
Okay.
So bracket 3 is Halloween, Candyman, The Conjuring, and Poltergeist.
Poltergeist?
Yes.
Man, I don't remember me seeing Poltergeist. What is Poltergeist about?
That's the little girl who gets trapped in the TV.
Oh, so that's what that is. I never knew what that was.
Yeah. All right. Number 1, and I have to agree wholeheartedly with this, The Conjuring.
That was a great movie. That was a damn good movie.
I won't watch The Conjuring past 10 o'clock to this day.
Are you that afraid?
Dude. Like I said,
Are you that afraid?
Stuff that's real. And then when they show the pictures at the end of the actual family, of the actual investigators.
Yeah.
I like
that's so funny. That's so funny because you say that and it's like, I can picture it's like 9:59 and somebody comes over and is like, hey, let's watch Conjuring. Oh, is it 10 o'clock yet? Can't watch that shit.
Well, no. When I'm with someone, I'll probably watch it. Like, but you'll be at the house. You're like, I'm not going out. It's 11 o'clock. Let me go do the cable. Watch a movie, then it starts to go off. Up next on HBO, The Conjuring. Fuck this.
Oh, hell no. Change this shit. What Game of Thrones there when you need it?
Right.
Ain't nobody trying to watch that movie.
All right,
12 o'clock at night.
I'm not about to do it.
What's that other movie that came out, the found footage film that was really popular?
Paranormal Activity.
There you go. That movie right there. I'm not going to say it was the greatest movie, but I just remember the experience. That was the first time I had a great experience with the people that I was around. Like, we were all just legitimately terrified.
Well,
we would go home and just be like, man, we're not going to sleep. That was the first movie I saw where I was like, you know what? I may not want to go to sleep.
Right. That's in the next bracket. I'm gonna talk about that one in a second.
Okay.
Conjuring's number 1. It's only beating Poltergeist by 1 vote.
That's pretty close.
And then Candyman and Halloween are tied, and they're only 4 back from The Conjuring.
Man, Halloween is a cult favorite. I don't know how that's down so low. That should be number 1.
It's a cult favorite, but you would not say Candyman in the Mirror when you was a kid.
It terrified me. It terrified me. I wouldn't say Candyman and I wouldn't say Bloody Murder. There was 2 things I wouldn't go into the mirror and say. I said, oh, no. Now I'm bold. I got drunk one time. I got drunk one time and I was stumbling to the bathroom. I was like, I'm going to say this shit now today. Candyman.
Right.
I ain't this shit state.
So, yeah, that one was, that Candyman. I'll never get a little sleepover or whatever. All the guys were playing this PlayStation, pizza, and drinks. And then someone says, I bet one of y'all won't say Candyman in the Mirror. It shut everything down. It was bad enough we were playing Resident Evil.
Oh, see, y'all were just on a whole different level of spook.
Right. And then they started doing that, and then folks started leaving. They're like, nah, man, I ain't going to sleep here tonight. Nah. So, like I said, that's going to be the hardest bracket. I think Conjuring will pull away with it, but I don't know who's going to take the second place.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, 4th bracket. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Paranormal Activity, The Fourth Kind, and Hellraiser.
Never seen The Fourth Kind.
Dude.
Seen Hellraiser. Just never seen The Fourth Kind.
I would say maybe at 7 o'clock you don't want to watch. That's another one you don't want to watch late.
That's another one that I don't watch. And at 10 o'clock, the 10 o'clock
because
off.
Yeah, here's the thing with The Fourth Kind. They include the actual footage in the movie because it's a real life event. They include the actual footage, the actual surveillance footage in the movie.
Through the movie?
Yeah.
Man, that's incredible.
And they would split the screen and they would show how it looked, how it was acting out, but then they would show you the actual surveillance footage on the side of it.
Okay. That's crazy.
And yeah,
I need to check that out.
It's really crazy, especially with some of the shit you will see.
Okay, so I should watch that at 11 o'clock this Friday.
Hey, do it. Do it.
That's what I think I'm going to do. That's going to be one of the movies I'm going to crank out.
You can text me and cuss me out afterwards. I will allow it.
Dang.
Because trust me.
What made me watch this dumb shit?
What the fuck was that? Like, honestly, like, a lot of people voting says, it was one of the, my homeboy said, it was the scariest, not supposed to be scary movie out of this whole bracket. Because it wasn't supposed to be scary. It was supposed to be suspense. No, that shit was scary.
Okay.
Like, well, it wasn't even scary. It spooked you. That's what it was.
It spooked you out. Okay, that's all that matters.
Texas Chainsaw got the lead on that. Hellraiser's number 2. And fourth Kind, then Paranormal Activity.
Man, no love the paranormal.
I actually like here's the thing, and we got a guest host next week named Janae Strickland, good friend of mine. She's coming in, and we actually went to go see Paranormal Activity together. And the first time we actually walked out, because there's no music, there's no nothing. It's just the movie. And
that's true.
We got to like the last 20 minutes, and we didn't realize how long it was, and we were just like, all right, we're done. We'll come back. And we decided to watch it again the next day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And still, we were like,
you didn't like it.
I was like, look, I'm sleeping on the couch. I'm not going home.
Man, that movie it kind of made you scared. That was the first movie I saw since Nightmare on Elm Street where I was scared to go to sleep. Just for the simple fact is, I want to know what's going on while I'm asleep.
Right. And you see the lights, you see the footprints, you hear the footprints. I think that was one of the scariest things, hearing those do.
Yeah, but I was like, nah, man, we gotta get up out of this house.
I think the one when it was daytime, because it was always at night, but when it was daytime and it breathed on her back and you see her hair move,
I was like, nah, the devil lives here.
Right.
God does not dwell in this house. We gotta get up out of here.
That was the point where we both said, you know what, we'll come back another time.
We'll watch it later on.
Right. But I do got to go ahead and let everyone know that this portion of the show is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. Did you know that only 4 states in the United States offer financial education? 33% or more than 77 million of Americans don't pay their bills on time. 39% of Americans carry credit card debt from month to month, and 39% of adults say they don't have enough savings. Don't become one of these statistics. Let Houston Housewives of Finance advise you on increasing your cash flow and becoming your own money manager by scheduling your complimentary personal financial strategy. Contact Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463 or email at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Ask today how you can participate in a complimentary financial literacy workshop near you. Houston Housewives of Finance are the new faces of the new age of financial services. Oh, man. But, yeah, like, and here's my thing now that we're doing this tournament. I'm going to watch 4 of these movies every week.
So every week you're going to be horrified?
Yeah, I'm going to do it to myself.
Man, you know what? Horror movies haven't always been my go-to movies.
Yeah.
But when Halloween hits, man, I'm ready for it.
Like,
it's like this is the month I'm ready to be scared.
Right. I have all the 4 Paranormal Activities.
You bought them?
I have them. Yeah, I have them. I have them.
Okay, well, you have them.
I have them. And every Halloween, I would sit there and do the marathon like on a Saturday night because they're short movies.
Which one was it with the old lady when they were like in the garage when she ran up there?
Oh,
which one was that?
I think that's the third one.
The third one, man, that one, that's when I was just like, okay, this is kind of getting played out. But that did terrify me when she walked up to the window and there was just a whole bunch of old people up, and I was like, well, okay.
Oh, no, that was the fourth one. That was the last one. That was the fourth one.
Okay,
that was the last
fourth one. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one that I was like, okay, I'm done with this.
It was interesting because, like I said, they each explained the story just a little bit more. Mm-hmm. So, like, it's a cult. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no sons or nothing in the family. Mm-hmm. Like all the males are gone. So
yeah, that was strange.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do it. The one I can tell you, it's 2 movies. Well, no, it's 3 movies on here that I may say fuck it and just fuck my life up for that weekend.
So you're gonna watch. That's what you should do. You should rate your movies on how scared they are. So the first week you watch like the lighthearted one, and by week 4 you watch all of the rough shit, back to back to back. So you just be really just zombified for Halloween.
Right. If I watch the lighthearted stuff, it's gonna be The Scream, Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah. Boo.
Yeah. I mean, I can actually sort of say Freddy because Freddy didn't scare me. I actually laughed more with Freddy than anything.
Halloween really didn't scare me. I think it was more of the cult thing. It was just like, okay, let's just pop this movie in. It's not really that terrifying of a movie.
Right. And
for Halloween, it kind of just creeped me out that this little boy was just this vicious. And I'm just like, man, you need some Jesus in your life.
Right. And to all those on Facebook Live, I'm not ignoring you guys. It's just that my phone is pretty much dead, so I can't really see you. So, hey, we're just having a conversation. I hope you tune in. Hopefully you're getting some ideas. I see Nye was like 4 scary movies in a week. I'm like, yes, Nye, that's how it's gonna be. Let's see who else said something real quick. Let me check this phone. Oh, I got Dean's watching. Yeah, okay, yeah. And Clinton doesn't do scary movies. Best of luck, bro. Okay, I feel you.
Oh man, you got to do scary movies. It's Halloween time. You got to do the scary movies.
I mean, you can at least do Saw, Clinton. I mean, or maybe Scream.
No, you got to at least do Exodus.
I'm not wishing.
I don't play Exodus.
Yeah.
I don't know why I say Exodus. Oh Lord, that's the wrong movie.
You're gonna exit the room when you watch it. That's what's gonna happen.
Man, that movie is still to this day terrifying. I think I watched that last Halloween and I said, you know what, this movie is something that transcends time.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have not watched that movie since that night in college.
Oh, well, you might need to watch it, and you will be watching it.
Because like
you will be watching it.
The Conjuring was hard enough for me. Like the first time I actually watched The Conjuring, I was like, horror movies today ain't really that scary. So I watched it at 1:00 in the morning.
Are you gonna watch it by yourself when you rewatching these movies?
I'm gonna have to.
Oh man, you bold, man. You bold. I'm not watching no horror movie by myself.
I'm gonna have to.
I'm 27 and I try to, be bold in all things, but it's bold. That's crazy. Borderline.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? It's the sacrifice I'm willing to make for our listeners and subscribers and viewers.
That's love. That's dedication right there.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause after that, I'm gonna tell them to go fuck off. But
this man is willing to look at the devil eye to eye for y'all. That's love. That's love.
I will say I am hyped about the new season of Stranger Things, though.
Man, I'm always hyped up. I mean, I first heard about them coming back with season 2 and adding, what's his name? The dude that played on the Hobbit, not the Hobbit, the Lord of the Rings, Sam, the dude that played Sam.
Yeah, he's one of the policemen now, yeah.
I can't wait to see him in there, finally see him back. And I just want to spend some time with these kids, sad to say. You know, don't misinterpret that, people. But yeah, man, these kids are really captivating. It's amazing just to see these young talent coming up.
Right. And that's what we need. We need to start seeing some fresher faces. And we're starting to see that. And the crazy thing about Stranger Things is the creators of Stranger Things actually were in the running to direct It, the new It. But they felt they didn't have enough experience. So they left that and developed Stranger Things.
Hey, that's pretty live. Hey, man, create your own doors.
Right. But everyone on Facebook Live, I do appreciate y'all for joining. If you haven't voted, please vote. It's on my page. It's going to be on my Instagram. It's going to be on Intermission's Instagram. Please vote. This is going to be going on all week. Next week, you'll see who made it, who didn't make it on the Elite 8. I'm going to start watching this. I won't say tonight because it's going to be a late night. I'm going to start watching them tomorrow. I ain't going to do the whole series because some of these movies got like 10 movies in a series, so I'm not finna do all that.
Nah, y'all, you gonna watch the whole series? So you're not just picking like one Halloween.
No. I'm gonna probably watch the newest Friday the 13th. I did like that one.
I did like that new one. I did like the remake.
I did like the remake of Halloween.
What about Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Did you like the remake of that?
I did too. The only one I didn't like as much was the new Nightmare on Elm Street.
That was crappy, man. Even though I love the dude that played him.
Yeah.
They could have done better with that. They could have done way better with that.
Well, they took away Freddy's humor. That was the problem.
True. They made him more... I guess when you go dark, it's cool sometimes, but you can't take away... It was just like how Spider-Man... I know it's a terrible comparison, but how they did with the second round of the reboot of Spider-Man, how they kind of... He didn't have that humor, and I was just like, oh, well, he's too dark for the character.
Right.
Sometimes the darkness doesn't even serve the character.
It doesn't. So, yeah, I'm going to do some movies. I'm not doing whole series. I'm not going to watch both Rings. I'm only going to watch the first one. I'm only going to do probably the first 2 Screams and maybe the
They get terrible after that.
Yeah, and probably the first 3 Saws.
Well, that's pretty good.
Because I'm going to see
you don't have Final Destination on there. I'm surprised you don't have Final Destination on there.
I could have put them on. I should have put them on.
Because that first movie was interesting. I think that was the first movie I
get the first 2 pretty props. After that, it was just
yeah, it got just over the top. But I think I walked out the first one. It was that scary to me.
Oh man, that first one was great. I loved it.
I was like, I'm not getting on no plane. Forget that.
You know what? I may just watch it just because it might just be part of my Halloween playlist.
You should have a surprise round. Oh, look, we have Final Destination. I don't know what else scary movie out there you could throw in there.
It's maybe Hostel.
Hey, that was a good one. That was a good one. I like Hostel. Another good scary movie.
I mean, who knows? I may just grab a couple of friends, chill. We may chill because I'm not going to watch all this shit by myself. So we might grab some friends.
You're bold, but you ain't that bold.
Right. Some of these friends, oh, man, just come on over, dog. We got pizza and stuff. What are we watching? The Exorcist.
The Exorcist? Oh, well, since I'm here, you got pizza.
Right.
Where's the beer?
You know what's going to happen. What are we watching? The Exorcist? Oh, man, I got to go home and do laundry.
Uh-huh. Oh, man, see, I forgot my wallet in the car. I'll be back.
You're right.
Just drive off.
I left the stove on. But everyone on Facebook Live, we do appreciate you joining. Make sure you go and vote. Like I said, I'm going to remind y'all, I'm going to be tagging people all week.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be sharing this because, like I said, I want to see what's your horror movie for this year? Because we're going to do it again next year, and we're going to probably have Hostel and Final Destination in. Whatever movie gets the lowest amount of votes will not make it. I put it like that.
I respect it.
And that looks like it's going to be Scream. Because Scream is actually the lowest amount of votes.
Man, Scream is just not one of those movies that a lot of people just feel this really scary. It was cool at the time, and then it was just like, okay, that was cool.
Right. So, all y'all watching, make sure you subscribe to our show on all major platforms, which is iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. And if you're on iTunes, make sure you give us a review with constructive feedback. I may listen to it. I may not because I have an Android. So, hey, it is what it is. all those who is watching this, if you see me sharing this, share it with me, share it with your friends, because I want their feedback. You may think something's scary, and your friends may say you're full of shit. So get their input, because this is what people talk about when they drink or at house parties and all that. We talk about movies. Everyone does it, so might as well.
Bring the world together.
And also, lastly but not least, please donate to us. We like to treat you guys to the movies. We like to take you all out. You can go to www.thesphere.tv/donate, and you can make a single donation, or you can go on Patreon and give a monthly donation, and we give it to you. You're going to see this. Hey, Marcus was there. We will take you to the movies. We're going to do it again for Justice League. We're going to take.
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, and we're probably going to do it in 3D. So we're willing to do that because we like the people to tune in for us. We like. Heck, a lot of subjects come from our viewers and subscribers. To be honest. So I'm like, donate, help us take you out to the movies, and like stuff like this. Yes, this shows up in the movie theater as well. So you
What
know,
is that?
that was Maker's Mark. It was Maker's Mark.
That's that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And we
Don't fall
do.
asleep in the movie.
Yeah.
Fall asleep in the movie. Drink to me.
Oh, hey, it's what we do. I mean, heck, when we went to Wonder Woman, it was deep eddies and whiskey. We let people choose brown or white. Brown or white.
Hey, that's classy. That's very classy.
Yeah, I mean, we're all adults. We want everyone to have a good time. Why not?
Exactly.
But thanks for tuning in. Make sure you check out the full show, which drops on Tuesday. But yeah, man. So, what have you been watching?
Oh man, I just watched this movie, Shot Caller. Man, that movie's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's Nikolai. The guy who plays Jamie. The guy who plays Jamie. Yeah,
it was amazing. It was a great movie. I have to say it was a surprise hit for me.
A few people have told me that might be on my playlist for the next week.
Yeah, you need to check that movie out. I'm not watching too many movies nowadays. Like TV shows have really kind of taken over right now, in my opinion. It's just like I can't do. I miss watching Spider-Man for a whole 2 months, and I was fine with it because I had TV shows to catch up on that kind of kept me entertained long enough where I didn't have to see Spider-Man.
Right.
I don't know why it seemed like TV is taking over, but I still have my love for movies. So, one movie that I'm still mad I didn't see Planet Apes in theaters. I'm kicking myself that I didn't see that in theaters.
Well, one thing you might want to check out is that Movie Pass deal. Because I think me, Gary, and Howard, we've all signed up. I'm just waiting on my card now. Me and Howard wait on our card. Gary already has his. You know.
So which one?
It's called Movie Pass. I think look up Movie Pass or whatever. I can get the information.
What theater you go to?
Yeah, you pay $10 a month. You can go to the movies pretty much unlimited.
Okay, which theater I'm talking about?
They'll give you a list. I know AMC and Edwards are on there.
Dang, man. See, if they had Studio Movie Grill, we'd be set up for.
Yeah. Yeah, but
that's close by me.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's just MoviePass.com. It's $9.95 per month. They send you the card, you get the app. You know, you have to. The only thing is, you have to get close to the movie theater in order to use it. You can't, get your ticket in advance or whatever. Be at home. You have to actually go to the theater and then you use it.
Okay, that makes sense. I need to go check that out. It ain't so much as that. It's just like, man, I don't be having time to go to the movies like I used to.
Right.
It's like you get home, you got to pick up the son, then you got to cook, then you just be like, oh, got to just chill. Right. Then the weekend, you got all this crap to do. It's just like, man.
And
I wish they had it. I wish they had movie theaters had it where if a movie dropped, you could pay I would love to pay $30 to get that movie played at my house, but you still get the revenue of what you would go if I was going to the theaters. I wouldn't mind spending.
Don't be surprised if that doesn't start happening soon.
We need that because not everybody can make it to the movies. Streaming
is pretty much the future. I mean, because everything's pirated now so much already. So why get a pirated bootleg for free when you pay
you can charge somebody?
Yeah, you can pay $30 a month. They say, okay, well, for this 30, we're going to include 6 movies per month.
Okay, yeah, I'll pay that. I'll pay that because I mean, shoot, you can't always make it to the movies, and I know some people have a better setup at the house for the movies, like the surround sound, the 70-inch screen. You know,
that's what I'm working on. My next thing is to get another TV, and then I'm getting the surround sound. I want that full Dolby Digital. I'll never get the last time I had surround sound. The first movie I watched was Transformers.
Oh man, I bet that's something to listen to.
Dude, like I would hear like the explosion be up front, and then I hear like stuff start falling behind me. I was like, what the fuck?
What's going on back here? Is that Exorcist thing back there?
Like I was actually drinking, and I lost my buzz because I would think stuff was falling in the kitchen.
Oh, that just means you probably was drunk. That's probably what that was.
Yeah, probably so. But
you probably drunk.
Hey, that's that good surround sound.
What is that back there?
Yeah, I like.
About to say that Sonos is pretty good. They have a good surround sound.
And I know
they really be popping.
I know Bose does too. Bose,
man, Bose is expensive, but if you get it,
I know this because my younger brother has a Bluetooth speaker. He paid $160 for it from Bose, and it sounds better than most component systems.
Dang, that's impressive.
And like I said, this is going from a Bluetooth. Like we sat up there and had a picnic on a cruise. Well, not a picnic, but we took over with a hot tub in the area around the hot tub with his speaker.
Y'all really turned it up over there then.
Yeah, you know, black folks take over shit. So,
you take over. You just got your little speaker, pull up to the park. Hey, we about to turn this into a party.
Right. But yeah, I mean, heck, only thing. Now you've been watching TV, right?
Yeah.
Did you check out The Good Doctor?
Man, what is The Good Doctor?
That's the one with the man with autism who becomes a surgeon.
And that's on what channel?
ABC.
Man, see, you said it too. You said it too much. ABC. I don't watch nothing network.
Honestly, I didn't either. But this got Freddie Highmore because the Bates Hotel is done. So he left that, and he's now working on
The Good Doctor.
The Good Doctor, and he plays.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
And it's crazy because, like I said, we done saw this guy grow up. He was in Finding Neverland. He was a little bad kid that didn't like Johnny Depp. He was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And then he had Bates Motel. And now we see him
really doing work.
Yeah, and he's in. The Good Doctor's made from the creators of House.
Okay, I like House.
Right.
That was a good one. Kind of overstayed his welcome at the end, but it was good.
Yeah.
So on that, is it with those? What time does it come on?
Well, I know it's on Mondays because I'm about
to record that then.
Yeah, I just set it to DVR. But if you got who you watch your TV with? Xfinity. Okay, it's on demand.
Okay, well that's perfect then.
Yeah,
'cause I'm about to say I can't pause football for that one.
Oh no. Well, I mean, most Monday night games to me are pretty sorry. Sunday nights had a better game.
Okay.
And for me, it just like tonight is what Kansas City and who? Washington.
The Redskins, I believe.
All right, now that's an actual decent game. But most games on Monday night, you just be like
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it depends on the game. I probably would, but it's like a ritual for me. So, for the podcast, you got to watch all the games. You kind of want to pick up on some stuff. So I kind of want to catch those games. But honestly, some of these games I don't even deserve to be played on TV sometimes.
They truly don't. But also, this portion of the show right here is sponsored by KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowerment movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside of their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside of them. Shop dope gear at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com. And use coupon code DOPE with exclamation point. You know what I'm saying. For 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now, sizes are selling out fast. But yeah, man. So, like I said, The Good Doctor was definitely a good show that will have my attention this fall. I'm waiting on Stranger Things. I'm waiting on Westworld. I can't wait. I'm waiting on Westworld.
Narcos. Did you watch the second season? The third season of Narcos.
Here's the thing. I was watching Narcos all the way through. I didn't finish the first season. I had stopped for whatever reason. And I said, I just want to start over and start back going through them. So that's what I'm about to work on. I'm about to work on that as well.
Those movies are the type of that's the type of TV show where I get stuck watching. Like
Okay.
it's like I'll watch it and it's like, man, 10 hours just went by. I just went out and knocked out the whole series.
Okay. And see, of course, Game of Thrones was like that for me. Walking Dead used to be like that. The new series about to come out this month as well, new season. But The Walking Dead had fell off so much that last season for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually hard to watch. I was only really watching it for the podcast.
So for Walking Dead, I think I fell off like season 3. I said, this is it. I'm just too through with The Walking Dead. It just got uninteresting to me. It's just like, man, you're not going to find a cure. Y'all really don't focus on zombies anymore. I say this human conflict is really getting on my nerve. And I was like, I'm done with this. I'm out of here.
Right. I think now, like I said, the character of Negan, the new bad guy on there, is such a dynamic character. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays him perfectly.
Well, there you go right there. You sold me right there. Jeffrey Dean Morgan has always been holding down for years.
Yes.
Very underrated actor. Very underrated. He's one of my favorites on the cool. Like, he was the best thing about The Watchmen, even though he was in there for that split. I mean, he wasn't even there that long.
Him and, was it Jackie Earl Haley?
Yeah.
The one
Held
who
it down.
The
one that played Jeepers Creepers played Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's a very underrated movie, if you want to be honest.
It was. The only thing that hurts me, like I said, it's Snyder. And Snyder, to me, he does the same thing in all his movies. They all start to look the same.
Okay.
It's all either nighttime or really dark sky. Of course, he likes the fiery sky thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird because, like I say, when you think about The Watchmen, the climatic part takes place in something that's not usual for him. He went into the snow for that one. So that was I like that because that was different for him. Normally his climaxes have the fiery sky, it's yellow tinted. Like, you think about it, Batman vs Superman, when they were fighting Doomsday, it's just fire and yellow sky. And Wonder Woman is fire and yellow sky.
But he didn't direct Wonder Woman.
But he was executive producer.
I mean, that's true. I mean, I like Zack Snyder has his own little flair. It's
right.
His movies kind of feel more. They don't feel more real life. They kind of feel more comic book applied to real life. So I kind of like that about him.
I do too. I want to see like his movies now. So I don't even have to hear it. I can just look at a scene and say, okay, this is a Snyder movie.
Mm-hmm. I heard they're doing turn Watchmen into a TV show. So I can't wait to see what that's going to be about. How's this going to be?
If they do this, it has to go to cable. I mean, shit, that's got to go like major cable because Watchmen is a dark graphic novel.
Man, I can't wait to watch that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just interested in to see how that's gonna be with the HBO budget, the big HBO kind of how they make their TV shows. They feel like movies, but it's a TV show. So I can't wait to see what that is and really flesh out those characters.
Well, you did hear the news about Game of Thrones.
About what?
Each episode is going to at least be 90 minutes long for the last season.
Ooh-wee. I can't wait for that.
And it's only being directed by three sets of directors. The guys who did Hard Home, Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah, I saw that. I read that one.
I was like, these are the best episodes of Game of Thrones.
Oscar-nominated episodes.
Right.
Well, not Oscar-nominated. Was it Oscar or Emmy?
Emmy nominated, yeah. They took those directors, and those the ones who's working on the last season.
Well, I mean, if you're going to come out swinging and you want to go out for the final bang, you might as well bring out your big guns.
You might as well. I can't wait.
I can't wait. I love Game of Thrones, man. People don't even know the passion I have for Game of Thrones.
Right. But now I did see Kingsman over the weekend.
I did not see Kingsman.
Just saw Kingsman right before I came here.
So was it good?
It was entertaining. It was entertaining.
Was it better than the first? Well, you took too long. You paused, so that means that it's not better than the first. So that means that I can wait to watch that one.
Yeah, like I said, I would say if you get that movie pass, you can use it for that. Otherwise, catch a matinee. I wouldn't advise spending more than $6 or $7 for it.
Okay.
So, I mean, but it's still a good movie. It's entertaining. Don't get me wrong. It is entertaining. But sometimes you just felt like Eggsy gets annoying. in this
he
movie.
was kind of annoying in the first movie, but I think it was just awesome just to see that type of James Bond flair with a younger character. So it's kind of tolerable.
It was, but now it's almost like just it's a little bit obnoxious. Like James Bond was never obnoxious.
Let me see. Let's take down.
He's,
I don't know. Roger Moore looked like he was getting on my nerve a few times.
He was funny. It was funny. Roger Moore was funny to me. He was one of the funnier Bonds, just because it was Roger Moore. But I mean, come on, like Daniel Craig.
Oh, Dan Craig was that first. The GoldenEye was awesome, but when I saw his other ones, his follow-ups, not the greatest. Not the greatest.
I tell you what, with Daniel Craig's Bond, the first one's good, second one sucks, third one's pretty good, fourth one's okay.
I did not like the third one. I felt like it was too much of like, hey, here goes an homage to James Bond. Here goes this throwback card. It was just like the first movie is the only movie that I said that they truly knocked it out of the park, and then every movie after that kind of was just failed in comparison.
But yeah, but like with the Kingsman though, it's different though. I did like them bringing in the Statesman, like, and then Julianne Moore, she's the villain in this, and she's just like this kooky. You know, we had in the first one we had stuttering Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh man, he had a list.
Yeah, the list.
I'm gonna blow the weather.
Yeah, always.
Whatever. How you talk?
I'm sorry. Anytime I think of a list, man, I always think about Shannon Sharp on Undisputed. Listen, Skip.
Hey, he sounds better. He sound better now. It used to be worse. Don't get on my boy Shannon. That's Uncle Shannon.
I listen every morning, but Skip. Like, it's like SKTHILP. Skip.
He adding all these extra letters to your name that don't belong. That's funny.
But yeah, I'd say, like I said, the Kingsman though was pretty decent though. I can't lie.
I might check it out.
But like I say, you still gotta see War of the Planet of the Apes, man. I'm sorry.
That's the movie that I just, man, you know what?
You just couldn't get to
see it. No, it just I couldn't get there. It was always something popping up or another issue arising or something that happened to mess up the plans or something like that. But that's the movie that was my most anticipated movie of 2017. I didn't even see it. That's trash. That's how trash to me.
Wow.
That's horrible to me.
Wow. But hey,
yeah, man, I feel bad.
It happens. It happens. Because I mean, like, I saw it, and honestly, it's one of the reasons why I got this movie pass. Because it's a lot of movies that sometimes I just don't want to get up and pay for.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, you get those movies like, I'm interested, but I don't know if I'm monetarily interested.
Uh-huh.
So I'll just be like, I'll wait. But now with this movie pass, I'll be like, all right. Because, hey, Michael Fassbender got a new movie coming out, The Snowman.
Mm-hmm.
I got to check this out.
I got to see that out. I can't wait to see that movie, too. Michael Fassbender is one of the generational talents that nobody really gives enough attention to, in my opinion.
Right.
I think people need to check him out more in a lot of his projects.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's, like I said, he was one of the best things about Fox's take on mutants. Like,
yeah, he was, man. His take on Magneto was, he outshined the old Magneto, and that's a lot to say.
That's a lot to say. That's Sir Ian McKellen, and he outshined him.
Mm-hmm.
But because I messed up, because I don't normally do the later advertisements, this portion of the show is sponsored by The Sphere. Are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a fast demographic reach within the United States, as well as modern countries all across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789, or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. Check us out. Get noticed. Everyone's going to love you.
Yes, sir. Spread the word.
And honestly, normally Howard does those. So, yeah, that's on me. I switched them because, hey, I'm feeling ass backwards today.
It's all good. It's a Monday. That's always the
It
excuse you
is.
can use.
It is. That's why I had to go ahead and put some whiskey in my cup. But,
Hey, spice it up a little bit.
yeah. So, tell me, what's some of the stuff you're looking forward to down the line, man?
Justice League, Star Wars. I'm interested in see what they're gonna take on that. What else coming out later on this? Man, people are really hyping up Thor. I'm not interested in that by any means.
I'm interested in it.
I'm interested because I want to see it. I mean, I'm interested because it's a Marvel movie, but the only reason why I say I'm not interested is because it just doesn't look appealing to me. It just looks too goofy for me.
Well, you know,
I'm just not in that.
Thor was always, to me, the weakest set of the Marvel movies.
I can believe that. I can see that.
But I mean, like,
I thought Ant-Man would be. If you think Ant-Man would, but I actually enjoyed the Ant-Man movie more than I enjoyed the Thor movie. That's what's crazy.
Well, see, Ant-Man's so down to earth. That's the thing, you know.
That's what I like. And I like Paul Rudd. So that kind of sold me. Paul Rudd is cheap.
I'm excited for this coming weekend. I've been waiting on this Bladerunner movie.
I heard it's excellent. I heard it's phenomenal.
I'm going to check it out IMAX 3D, and I have a weird feeling I will not be disappointed. Because I love the director's cut of the first one. Like, I watched it the other weekend.
That's okay. So I saw the original. I wasn't a fan. I saw and I was watching. I don't know if you heard of Movie Talk. It was like AMC Movie Talk.
Yeah.
And it switched to Collider Movie Talk. But John Campion was talking about wasn't a fan, and Schnepp was talking about go watch the director's cut. So I checked out the director's cut. It's kind of enhanced the movie for me, and I can't wait to see what they do. And Villanueva is one of my favorite directors. You know, he directed Sicario, which is one of the most underrated movies in the past 2 years.
But it also features a bunch of underrated actors. Benicio del Toro. I forgot the lady's name.
Oh, you talking about
Emily Blunt?
Emily Blunt, yes, she held it down. Benicio del Toro never gets enough credit, man.
Never. I became a fan.
The best thing about Wolfman and how terrible that movie was.
I mean, but I became a fan of Benicio with The Usual Suspect. He was Finster.
Always. He was a quiet dude, but he was always like little quick jabs.
Right. And you always couldn't understand what he was saying. Like, stuck a finger up my ass. Like, what did you say?
What? What did you say?
That's what I'm like. What did he just say that? Let me rewind this.
Blade Runner. I can't wait for Blade Runner. It's gonna be good to see Harrison Ford, man. It's just good to see those old actors still acting in good movies. Not like Bruce Willis, whatever he's doing.
I would love to see a movie with Bruce Willis and Harrison Ford together.
I would love for Bruce Willis to get his career back on track.
I think he's sort of there. I tell you,
he's making these B and C list movies, and I'm just like, you're too good for this.
He is, but he's got the Death Wish movie coming out.
Death Wish.
Yeah, he's. You remember the old Charles Bronson set?
I know what you're talking about.
They remade it, and it's Bruce Willis now.
Okay, well, I need to see that trailer. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, check out that trailer, man.
Okay.
But
so that may be one I need to put on my calendar to watch.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I'll put this. It looks like a geriatric Punisher.
Okay, well, hey, I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that. Bruce Willis kicking ass. I'll take that.
And another favorite old guy of mine. Yeah, like I said, we got it showing up. Like I said, when you go back and watch it, you'll see it. It's Bruce Willis. I mean, he makes some of these B and C list movies, but he's one of those guys you're still gonna watch.
He just always was charismatic, and Bruce Willis. I didn't get on with Die Hard. I got on with Fifth Element. That's when I finally caught on to Bruce Willis. I was like, oh, this guy's interesting, and then that's when I started watching all his other movies.
Yeah,
and then hearing about his social life and all that good stuff, and I was like, oh, this guy's interesting.
But another old guy. Hey, honestly, I like what he's been doing lately, and that's Michael Keaton.
Oh man, he's been killing it. Birdman,
Spider-Man.
It was this other movie he just came out with. The McDonald's, where he was the McDonald's dude.
Oh yes, the McDonald's.
Founders.
He was Founders.
Founders. He was awesome in that.
Yeah, because he's what?
What else he done played in? What else Mike? Oh, he also played in that other movie with the Boston. What was it? It's Oscar nominated. I think he won the Oscar. Man, what was it called?
I can't remember, but I mean, he's doing a lot, and he's not letting you down with everything.
Hey, he was good in RoboCop. I actually enjoyed RoboCop, the remake.
Oh wow, let's see.
I mean, I took it for what it was.
Yeah, okay.
It was one of those movies I was like, okay, well, I enjoyed that.
Right. I've had
That
a
was
few.
a good
I've
time
had a
on
few of
the
those.
bootleg. Well, you know, it's like I put on the bootleg and it's like, hey, you know, watch it.
Fire Stick's my friend. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, it's everybody. It should be everybody's friend.
But so yeah, I'm pretty excited. Like I said, Stranger Things, Westworld. I mean,
Oh, Westworld, can't wait for that, man. That first season was phenomenal. That first season doesn't get enough credit just for how they just built a world. Well, I know it's based off the old like book and TV show, but it's just how they created this world, and it kind of felt believable.
well,
It
not
felt
only
like we could
not
head
only
towards
that,
that.
they took some of the best besides Anthony Hopkins, because Anthony Hopkins is never underrated.
Mhm.
But they took some of the best underrated actors.
What's the black guy's name? that
Jeffrey Wright.
plays- Jeffrey Wright is the man. He's the shit. Jeffrey Wright's been the shit since Shaft.
Jeffrey's already been the shit for a long time. Like I said, honestly, when he was on Boardwalk Empire, shit.
Killing it.
I love to see him playing a bad guy. I want to see that a little bit more. But you got James Marsden. I always like James
I love James Marsden. Yeah,
Like-
he's awesome.
Right. Like, honestly, if they ever do an Uncharted movie, James Marsden
He should play.
is Nathan Drake, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Smooth looking, but he look like he can be rough. He can fight. He can,
He's
you know, get
physical.
down with
Yeah,
it.
he's in shape.
Yeah.
So I think
he's
that
funny, and he's funny.
Hollywood,
He's very
if you're listening, James Marsden for Uncharted.
book it now, and he's not too old. Like I think he's
He's the
42,
age. To
but
me, he's the
but he
age
can
for
play
Nathan
a
Drake.
younger. Yeah, he could play a younger dude. But I heard they are making an Uncharted movie. They wanted to.
I know they're working on the script.
Did you hear that they were going to cast Tom Holland as the young Nathan Drake? Look that up. See, they're going to do it from a two standpoint, from the younger version and also when he gets older. So that's why I heard Tom Holland was trying to recruit Chris Pine and somebody else to play him. I was like, yeah, I don't need the one.
I don't mind Tom Holland playing a young Nathan Drake, but if you take Tom Holland and James Marsden, they almost look like they can be related.
I would book that. I would watch that.
Yeah.
I would watch that. And with kind of a National Treasure vibe, you know.
National Treasure meets Tomb Raider. So I mean,
yeah, a little bit greedy. Did you see that new Tomb Raider trailer?
yes. You know
What do you think?
We're actually going to talk about it next week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're going. I had to wait for Howard to come back. Because we're going to talk about that one.
Oh man, I can't wait to tune in and hear what y'all got to say about that, because I'll put in my 2 cents on it.
Okay, definitely, man. Definitely, because and I've been a fan of hers since Ex Machina.
Yeah, she was awesome in Ex Machina. That was another movie, Alicia whatever you say her last name.
Vikander. Yeah.
Vikander, something like that.
What?
She played in another movie.
She's been in a lot of movies recently. What's the movie? The Man from Uncle. She was in The Man from Uncle.
She was, but it was a very underrated movie where she played. Man, I can't put my finger on it. Ex Machina was awesome. She was an awesome robot. She's not better than when Scarlett Johansson played the AI on her.
Yeah. So I mean, I think this is going to be good. I think this is what they have to do to reestablish the Tomb Raider thing. The problem is the game is not that relevant anymore.
Exactly, it's not even popular anymore. So they kind of it's like 10 years too short.
Right.
For this reboot.
I think if they do an Uncharted, it would probably do better than Tomb Raider.
What they should do, if they were smart, they would do an Uncharted movie to kind of broaden everybody's horizon. Like, hey, you know what? I think I'm up for seeing another adventure type movie. And then you drop, boom, Wonder Woman 2 drops, and then, oh, look, Tomb Raider's coming out.
Right. So,
and people already say, you already know.
Yeah. But, Marcus, man, we're getting to the end of the show. I really do appreciate you filling in for Howard Jerome. I mean, he said he working, but he might be in Colorado getting high again. Who knows?
Man, well, you know he ain't working. What kind of work is he doing in Dallas? He ain't doing no
I call him, I think he's Tommy. I'm going to call him Tommy from here on out.
Tommy, you ain't got no job.
You ain't got no job. But definitely appreciate it, man. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Everybody, I thank you for listening and checking us out and watching. Make sure the full episode drops on Tuesday. You know, Google Play, Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube. Also, like I said, we need those folks. I want to know what horror movies you like, what horror movies scared you. So definitely make sure you check out these social medias, Ziggy, the Lionhearted, Intermission Podcast, both on IG. All that's going to be available. Make sure you check out the podcast Fish and Grits, one of the best sports and just current time podcasters that's out there. Because they talk about everything on Fish and Grits. They'll talk about sports. They'll talk about hip hop, which is one of my favorite parts when they start talking about. Mm-hmm. So I mean, they talk about movies, they talk about shows. Hey, and sometimes they just talk about dumbass people that so happen to be elected to office. It happens.
Exactly, it happens. We cover it all. Fish and Grits 281. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, on SoundCloud. Also, Fish and Grits on Google Play and also iTunes.
Definitely check them out. Hey, you never know. One day you may actually hear me on there. But
you gonna be on there. You gonna be on there, son. Both of y'all gonna be on there.
I'm waiting on that one. But
fantasy football took over, man. That's the only reason that's holding us back. Yeah. But NBA season kicking off, you coming on there, son.
Oh yeah, all the money I spend on fantasy football and all these leagues is pretty much done with all the injuries. But we'll talk about that on Fish and Grits.
There you go.
But thanks for checking us out. Make sure you check out the new episode and check out past episodes on all those stations, all those venues, and also at www.thesphere.tv, because you might actually want to watch this instead of just listening to this, because we show you stuff. All the stuff we're talking about, we give you pictures, we give you video clips. It's actually a little bit better to watch than just listen, but if you can't watch, definitely give us a listen. And I appreciate you checking us out, and we'll see y'all next week.
Y'all enjoy.